Hey kids, so today I'm going to show you how to make coffee. I actually even picked up a real basic coffee maker so I could show you this video, because there's fancy ones out there, but I'm just going to walk you through a real basic way of making coffee just so you have some familiarity with it. But first, I have a dad joke for you. So what did the bored coffee drinker say? Been there, done that. So anyway, let's get started. This coffee maker is able to make 12 cups of coffee, and this pitcher is called a carafe. For this video, I'm going to make 8 cups of coffee, so I fill up my carafe to the line that says 8. So I open up the top of this coffee maker, and then I pour the water into the back reservoir. Put the carafe back in place. I'm going to pull out the basket because I want to show you this. That's called a stopper, and I'll show you what that does later. Now grab your coffee filter and then put it inside the basket. As a general rule, you want to use 1 tablespoon of coffee per cup. In this case, I'm going to put 10 tablespoons though, because the way I always think about it is you can make the coffee weaker, you can't make it stronger. So it's better to have a little stronger coffee that you can always add water to, rather than have weak coffee and then you just have tea, which isn't good. Now we close the lid. Different brands of coffee makers have a bunch of different buttons, but in this case, we're just trying to make a basic cup of coffee, so all we want to look for is either the power button or the brew button is what you're looking for, and then we're just going to push that. And then you'll start to hear it brew. Coffee will either brew slow or fast depending on the brand of coffee maker that you have, and some coffee makers actually have a bold setting which just slows down the brewing to give you a bold cup of coffee. Now I'm going to show you what that stopper does that I showed you earlier in the basket. You can actually steal a cup of coffee before it's completely brewed. You can pull the carafe out, get a cup of coffee if you can't wait for it to finish brewing, and then you just go ahead and put it back, and it actually stops it. You can't hold it forever because it'll end up overflowing, but you can hold it just for a little bit to get a quick cup of coffee. All right, so the brewing is just about finished up, and it's smelling amazing. Love the smell of coffee. Go ahead and pour ourselves a cup and then replace the carafe, because most coffee makers will keep that carafe warm for about 2 hours and then shut off automatically. So you're basically done, but I'm just going to go ahead and show you what this looks like. You just open it up. Obviously the water is all gone into the carafe, so it's the brewing cycle's done. I just thought I'd show you what this looks like. All right. I hope that was helpful for you, just to get a basic understanding of how to make coffee. Different coffee makers going to be, they work a little bit different, but they're all basically the same. They're figure-outable. So all you got to do is just kind of look at the buttons and then decide what you're going to do. And then my recommendation, like I mentioned in the video, is I'd make it stronger rather than weaker, because you can always make it weaker once you pull it out, but you can't make it stronger. So if you make it like it's tea and you put in 4 tablespoons instead of 8 or 10 for 8 cups of coffee, it's not going to be good, right? It'll come out like tea, unless you like it like that, but not everybody, most people don't. And so it'd be better to make it strong, and then they can always add water to it to make it a little less strong, right? So a little dad tip for you there. So, all right, I hope that was helpful for you. Thanks for watching, and God bless you.